Tonight on NewsCenter, we got a look at the grand opening of the Veterans Museum. Students reached for the stars at this year's AstroCon. And NewsCenter got a look at the tasty treats at this year's Oktoberfest. All this and more, tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening, welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Addison Baber.
And I'm Danny Smith.
We want to remind our viewers that they can find all of our episodes on YouTube at MSUTV_Moorhead. Here is what is making headlines for September 26, 2024.
Look out, pre-med students. The STEPS program is here to help you prepare. Successfully Training and Educating Pre-Medical Students, or STEPS, is a program where pre-med students can get help with MCAT preparation, work to improve their interview skills, and much more. Applications are open until September 30th. To apply, you must be a college junior pursuing a doctor's in medicine or a doctor's in osteopathic medicine degree. Be signed up to take the MCAT next year and have a cumulative GPA of 3.25 in biology, chemistry, physics, and math. For more information, contact St. Clair's Lead Health Careers Coordinator, Kelly Jones, at kelly.jones@stclair.org.
Last weekend, the Rowan County Veterans Museum celebrated its grand opening, bringing in war reenactors and historians from all over the region. NewsCenter was there.
Not even rain could dampen the patriotic spirit at the Rowan County Veterans Museum as they celebrated their grand opening last Saturday. NewsCenter had the chance to speak with Bill Bolin, the owner of the museum, who is a veteran himself.
I'm the president of the Rowan County Veterans Foundation, which also takes care of the museum as well as Freedom Park. Everything you see in our museums, 95% of everything that's in our museums is donated by our local veterans. And that is just absolutely wonderful. One of our purposes here is not just preservation in the museum of the artifacts, but also we want to interact with our community.
The event featured live music, reenactments, and museum tours.
Yeah, so part of the things that we do, we're part of the Sons of the American Revolution, so every member in our society has done their ancestry work, their genealogy, and proven their line up to at least one patriot from our America's founding, from the Revolution. We have a couple parts of our mission, encouraging patriotism, community service, and then educating current and future generations on the founding principles of our country. And one of the ways we do that is by going to different events and bringing some period items that you may have found on the frontier, because obviously Kentucky would have been the frontier during the Revolution. So that's what we have here, is rifles and tomahawks and different things. We have some examples of some uniforms that would have been used during that time.
This is an American style coat. The reason why is because, you see these? The way these are lined up. This is a French style, French lottery coat, by the way of the buttons, and this is an American coat.
I guess that's, if I can leave any message with our young students, is that there are no winners in war.
The Veterans Museum extends an open welcome to anyone interested in learning from the past. Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Abby Perry.
There.
For more information, contact the museum at rcvmuseum@gmail.com.
Get ready for an unmatched collection of tale-tellers and tradition. The annual Cave Run Storytelling Festival is back for its 24th year at First Baptist Church on Main Street from September 27th through the 28th. Participants may bring food and drinks in the fellowship hall at the church, but eating and drinking in the sanctuary is prohibited. All ages are welcome, and MSU students who present their MSU ID get a discount on tickets. To find out more about the schedule and ticket prices, visit their website, caverunstoryfest.org.
Later in the broadcast, NewsCenter explores the second annual AstroCon at the Star Theater. But first, let's get a look at the current weather with our very own Nicholas McPeak. Nick, how does it look out there?
Thanks. Right now, it is looking like a good 72 degrees, still raining like it was last week. Humidity is at 86% with wind speeds at 6 miles per hour. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast later.
Student culture on campus is very diverse. Lots of people from all walks of life that continue on going down different journeys, and all of our time here together is spent in the best way possible.
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
I would say that everything that I was promised and was shown before coming here is the same as what I got. There's no trouble finding a place for you to fit in if you come to MSU.
If you're having a hard time studying, need some peace and quiet from disruptive roommates, check out the Student Lounge in Breckenridge Hall. The lounge in room 104 is supplied with computers, comfortable furniture, and large windows that let in plenty of natural light to give you the best academic environment possible. The lounge is available all week during normal business hours.
Grab your glow sticks and a friend because the 4th annual Run Moorhead 5K is just around the corner. Runners, walkers, and strollers alike are invited to this year's glow-in-the-dark twilight race. The run starts at 7 p.m. on Friday, September 27th at the Rowan County Arts Center. Entry cost is $40 and proceeds will go to Shop with a Cop, a program supplying kids with the material they need to succeed in school. Racers will receive t-shirts, medals, and will have the chance to win awards. To learn more, visit Run Moorhead's Facebook page at Run Moorhead.
MSU's Space Center hosted AstraCon, the Appalachian Space Technology and Research Advancement Conference, for the second time last Thursday through Saturday. NewsCenter's Brandon Holbrook was there.
This past Friday, I was able to attend AstraCon at MSU's Space Science Center. The first and second floors were lined with booths filled with interesting tech to see and souvenirs to grab. Dr. Elijah Jensen, the CEO of Black Box Systems and also a professor here at Moorhead, was there.
So yeah, Black Box is a company that was founded. We were founded about 4 years ago to bring to market some energy and power systems technology. So we have a monitoring solution called Motor Vision, and that can be put on any motor, and you can diagnose a problem before that problem turns into a catastrophe.
During the conference, guests could listen in on the technical talks in the Star Theater and even sign up for tours of the Space Science Center.
AstraCon gives our students the opportunity to network with many different companies, whether they be government or private, that they wouldn't have the chance to speak with prior. So we've got some amazing local partners like Ragent, but we also have some partners from advanced space that are states away. So allowing them to talk with different people, getting that networking, getting business cards from other people, it's just a start to what could be a really awesome future and career. The support from our community has really been amazing this year. We got to collaborate with 3 different local companies. We are so thankful for the community. I like to say you can hear a technical talk anywhere, but it's the community and the people around it that really make it special.
It appears that some of the main foundations for AstraCon are the connections and opportunities it brings to students.
Through AstraCon, I've been able to expand my network greatly through places like Blue Origin, NASA, all sorts of locations, and it's really provided me this opportunity just to actually talk to the industry professionals and see what they want to see versus, a professor or career center that maybe doesn't know our industry so well.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Brandon Holbrook.
For more information on next year's AstraCon, contact astracon@moorheadstate.edu. A new mural on Main Street connects Moorhead to its sister cities. The Moorhead Sister Cities program held a ribbon cutting last week for the mural. It was presented by the Moorhead Sister Cities president James Masterson and mural artist Abby Grace, a Moorhead State graduate.
The mural centers around an 18-foot-long banjo that is surrounded by birds that are significant to each city. It shows a blue heron to represent Moorhead, a swan for Ballymena, Northern Ireland, and the great cormorant fishing bird of Yangshuo, China. Behind the birds are natural landscapes of the cities. The mural can be found painted on the side of Fat Patty's on Main Street. To look at the progression of the mural being completed, visit Abby Grace's Instagram at oddotter_creative.
Still ahead, we get to hear about MSU soccer's game against Eastern Illinois this past Sunday.
Also to come, we'll check out what is planned for the upcoming Barktoberfest.
And stay tuned as NewsCenter takes a look at MSU's Dining's second annual Oktoberfest at The Rock. We'll be back right after this.
Do you consider yourself a leader? Then apply today to be a residential advisor at Moorhead State. You'll be a part of making a huge difference on campus. You even get a room provided to you as an extra perk. As an RA, you do your best to make sure dorm life is awesome. Apply today. Be an RA. If you need to grab some gear for your assignments that you'll need to succeed, then the equipment checkout room in Breckenridge 232 has you covered. Here, you can check out any tech you'd need, with the permission of your Convergent Media instructor. This includes cameras, tripods, microphones, clapboards, and more. You'll be creating content in a breeze with all of this gear in your hands. The checkout room's hours are posted outside the door. Come down and get to producing.
Welcome back to the 7-day forecast. Current weather conditions are 72 degrees, rainy, humidity is at 86%, and wind speeds are at 8 miles per hour. Today for the temperature map, we have Paducah at 78, Bowling Green at 77, Louisville at 75, Frankfort at 71, Lexington at 72, Moorhead also at 72, and Ashland, Kentucky at 74 degrees. For tonight's forecast, we are still expecting it to rain all night. Sunset will be at 7:23 p.m. Low will be 62 tonight. For tomorrow's forecast, it is also likely to rain with a high of 72 and a low of 67. Sunrise will be at 7:26 a.m. For the 7-day forecast, Friday will be 74 degrees, likely to rain. 67 will be the low. Saturday, the high will be 69, likely to rain, low of 62. Sunday will also have a low of 62, but a high of 72, as well as rain. Monday will be 74 degrees, likely to rain, with 62 being the low. Tuesday will be 80 degrees, cloudy, nice to get out of that rain, with a low of 62. We get a peek at sunshine on Wednesday, with 74 being the high and 51 being the low. For the temperature map, we have Sacramento at 80, Seattle at 62, Salt Lake City at 86, Phoenix, Arizona at 103 degrees. Boston will be 69, Washington, D.C. at 80, and Nashville, Tennessee at 77 degrees. This day in Moorhead history, September 26, 1979, of 76 degrees, rainy as it does this time of year, 60 degrees. Humidity was only at 40%. That's all the weather we have for you today. When we come back, we'll be kicking it over to Manny Jones with your MSU sports scores and updates.
Orientation leaders play a vital role in SOAR, also known as the Student Orientation Advising and Registration Program. OLs greet new students and their families in addition to other duties such as getting their Eagle card and getting their schedule. OLs also participate in informational sessions, conduct campus tours, and answer general questions about life at MSU. The hourly rate is competitive. If you are interested in being an OL, contact Melissa Patrick at mpatrick@moorheadstate.edu.
Experiencing new cultures, trying new foods, and meeting new people are just a few of the amazing things you can experience while studying abroad.
Morehead State University is one of several member schools partnered with the Cooperative Center for Study Abroad, providing international study opportunities over winter and summer breaks.
To find out what programs are available for your major and what countries you may be able to travel to, you can check out CCSA's website at ccsa.cc.
The Recreation and Wellness Center, located right here on Morehead State University's campus, offers a wide variety of activities over 2 floors for you to enjoy. Here at the Rec, you can take advantage of its large courts, tennis rooms, indoor swimming pool, walking loop, yoga room, and of course, its countless workout machines. Come out and enjoy some of these great activities today.
Hi, I'm Manny Jones, here with your NewsCenter sports updates for the week. Our MSU soccer team dominated the field in Morehead against Eastern Illinois, winning 5-1. This was the Eagles' first home victory since October 26, 2014, when they beat EIU 5-0. This was also the team's highest goal tally since they faced off against Detroit Mercy, totaling at 5-2 on August 20th of last year. A big part of Sunday's win came from sophomore forward Hedda Ordenberg, who collected the 6th hat trick in school history. Our Eagles have historically struggled in its first conference game, but that record improved to 9-15-3 overall and 3-10-0 on Sunday. Following the win, the Eagles moved 2-1 this fall. The Eagles are now hitting the road for their game today at 4 p.m., facing off against Western Illinois. Morehead State's volleyball team took control of the court at Johnson Arena yesterday, kicking off OVC with a 3-0 win over Tennessee State. The Eagles had the fewest attack mistakes since 2022, with 49 kills and only 9 attack errors. Middle blockers Irene Wogenstall led the charge with 13 kills, with M.E. Hargan and Sydney Wyman right beside her with 12 and 9 kills, respectively. Their defense was just as impressive as their offense, with Brianna Balmer and Sydney Sennett having a combined 32 assists. 2 of the assists led to two of the Eagles' 7 aces, helping to shadow the 2 aces made by TSU. With the defense's performance, TSU was only able to get a combined 21 kills this match. This match marks 14 wins out of the 15 meetings with Tennessee State. The Eagles now sit at 5-7 overall and have started OVC play at 1-0. They continue league play at OVC leader Tennessee Tech on Saturday at 5. Good luck, Eagles. That's all I have for you this week. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be heading back to the news desk and look at some viewer-submitted photos after this.
Take a walk around downtown Morehead and follow the Morehead, Kentucky Turtle Walk that was put together by the Round County Arts Center and Round County Tourism. Located all around Main Street are turtles sponsored by businesses to showcase local art. They are found at places like the Fuzzy Duck, Gaddy's Pizza, and other locations around Morehead. Take a walk and capture your picture at all these iconic locations with all these iconic turtles, and see if you can spot all 21 turtles. To find more information, Google Morehead Turtle Walk or scan this QR code.
Student culture on campus is very diverse. Lots of people from all walks of life that continue on going down different journeys, and all of our time here together is spent in the best way possible.
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
I would say that everything that I was promised and was shown before coming here is the same as what I got. There's no trouble finding a place for you to fit in if you come to MSU.
Rollover Rolled Ice Cream is in collaboration with local breweries, is hosting Barktoberfest. Barktoberfest is a street fair featuring the Stein Relay Race, the annual pet costume contest. There will also be live music, a pup pie eating contest, and several craft vendors. The fair is October 19th from noon to 7 o'clock at the Batson Quates Commons. For more information on Barktoberfest and other events hosted by Rollover Rolled Ice Cream, follow them on Instagram at This Is How to Roll.
The Stargazer Lounge is hosting a night of mystery and dining on October 4th. Participants will compete to solve the mystery and win a prize. A buffet-style Italian dinner and dessert will be served. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. The dinner and the show starts at 7 p.m. Mystery solvers must be 18 or older and all tickets are pre-sale only. Soft drinks and water are included with the meal and all alcoholic beverages must be purchased separately. After the dinner, a DJ will be performing. For more information about the murder mystery, check out the Stargazer Lounge's Instagram at the Stargazer Lounge.
On Tuesday, Morehead State Dining hosted their second annual Oktoberfest at The Rock. NewsCenter was there.
On Tuesday, September 24th, Morehead State hosted their second annual Oktoberfest at the Rocky Atkins Dining Hall.
So we actually started Oktoberfest last year, so there wasn't an Oktoberfest celebration happening on campus like really at all, and it's a really food-centered kind of event that happens around the world, so we were like, oh my gosh, we have to do something.
Shout out to Mel, she's literally the best boss ever. Shout out to the peer-to-peer team. Everyone's so great, it's so much fun. And come to dining events, they're a lot more fun than people give them credit for, and there's a lot of great food. What more can you ask for?
And we have a lot of students that are stepping outside their comfort zone to try a lot of these dishes too. And then we try to have a vegan or vegetarian counterpart for most of them also. So it's like kind of getting to dip your toes into things you might not normally try on your daily, adding in a little bit more.
Well, I was actually recruited by Mel and Abby Akers. Abby Akers was in my position before I was, and she was also in my sorority. So I saw how much fun she was having. And I went up to the table one day just to chat with Abby, and Mel was like, well, I want to interview you. And I was like, oh, okay, perfect. I'm looking for a job. So, you know, it's been a lot of fun. And I'm really glad that I made that decision when I did, because I think if I waited any longer, I wouldn't have gotten like all the experiences that I've gotten to have with this job.
We have a lot of events that we're doing this semester and in the spring. Like we have our annual Fall Fest coming up too. I think that any of these events are really great way to just get to know dining on campus too, especially because like we all make a point to be here in some capacity. Like you can find every member of the leadership team somehow throughout the night. We're here on site. I just think they're a really good time, and it's a really easy way to kind of step outside your comfort zone.
For NewsCenter, this is Peyton Zuber.
For more information on dining events, go to @MoreheadDining on Instagram.
The first Saturday of each month, EAA 1525 will serve a delicious pancake breakfast from 8 to 10:30 a.m. at the Rowan County Airport. There will be sausage, pancakes, bacon, and more. The breakfast is $5 and is open to everyone. Free tours of the hangar and airport will also be available, with chances to chat with pilots and watch airplanes as they arrive and depart from Morehead. All proceeds from the breakfast are used to provide flight training, education, and scholarship opportunities for members and the community. For more information on the breakfast, contact them at 606-776-1844.
Welcome back. If you want to submit your own viewer-submitted photos to us here at NewsCenter for us to look at, go to msutvweather@gmail.com and send them right our way. First up, we have a beautiful sunset taken at Eagle Lake. As you can see, this photo was shot through the trees, and, well, that certainly looks warm. Next up, we have some beautiful green trees. Still waiting for those leaves to turn brown, really missing the fall weather. Next up, we have a nice cloudy sky, green trees. Still, again, waiting for those trees to turn some pretty colors. We have another sunset picture turned in by Timothy over at Nunn Hall. As you can see, it's very beautiful, clear day. Looks very warm. Here we have a nice clear cloudy sky. Just classic Moorhead weather. Here we have some cattails. This photo was taken at Lexington, near Lexington. And here we have some nice cloudy weather. This looks more recent. Looks more like today, actually. And that weather looks familiar. Looks like it's going to rain. Well, that's all the photos we have today. We'll be right back after this.
Here at STAR, we're saving the animals of Rowan County. STAR is a nonprofit organization that helps canines find their forever homes. The nonprofit also assists their animals in seeking needed medical care, which can be a costly endeavor. Follow this link to the STAR website page if you would like to donate. STAR is also seeking volunteers to assist with the animal care at the shelter and to recruit foster parents. Contact Jan Dachi, found on STAR's Facebook page, if you want to bring joy into one of these furry friends' lives.
Evergreen is Moorhead State University's environmental club, with focuses on environmental justice, food security, animal protection, and sustainability. They do service projects to clean up around Eagle Lake and many more areas around Moorhead. They also give great advice about how to make your life more sustainable, with things like their annual clothing swap. Follow Evergreen on Instagram at msu.evergreen or scan this QR code.
Any student with an Eagle Card ID can access MSU's food and toiletry pantry, known as Eagle Essentials. All items are free of charge with no questions asked. Students who don't have adequate food and necessary items can't perform as well academically. When students struggle with these issues, Eagle's Essentials can help. It provides students with everyday items, including non-perishable food, hygiene products, and school supplies. Monetary donations can be made via the campus campaign link.
MSU's Department of Music, Theater, and Dance is starting their season with a bang with their show Alibis. The first show is tonight at 7:30, with shows Friday and Saturday at the same time, and the Sunday matinee at 2 p.m. Tickets are $11, with senior faculty and non-MSU students discounted to $6. MSU students get in free with their MSU IDs. Reservations are required and can be made by emailing the box office at mtdboxoffice@moorheadstate.edu.
The Leafs are starting to change colors, and with the turn of the season comes the long-anticipated homecoming here at MSU. The festivities will begin right after fall break on October 7th, with Starbucks and Aduct hosting campus alumni coffee hour starting at 10 a.m. The rest of the week is jam-packed with several activities ranging from the annual homecoming game and parade to several luncheons and groundbreaking ceremonies. Make sure to keep an eye out for the homecoming nominees as well. Many are featured on posters in front of the President's building. For more information on the homecoming activities, see the 2024 homecoming schedule on the Moorhead State events page on moorheadstate.edu.
That's all the news from all of us here at NewsCenter. Enjoy your fall break next week, Eagles.
We will see you for our next program on October 17th. Good night, and thanks for watching.